Flanagan Fowles had an ankle. He's day to day. Greenlaw ankle day to day. Both of them are low. Devo Samuel, his ribs checked out. No break. Pretty sore today, so he'll be day to day. And that's it from the game.
Kyle, with the amount of blitzing that the New York Giants did, have you seen that before, or was it expected? What was your game plan going in facing that?
We knew it was a possibility. They've definitely been like that before. That is a little bit of their system. Some games they do it more than others, but we knew that was a possibility going into it, and similar, to how Miami was last year. They had a similar philosophy. So no, it didn't surprise us.
Well, I go with Ray as the starter at wide receiver, and I think he got the most snaps out of everybody aside from Debo.
And we just got a lot of confidence in Ray. When he was having a hell of a camp before he got hurt. He's come back. He's had 2 good weeks since he's gotten back, and we planned on rotating him. I haven't checked the numbers yet, but we were going into the game expecting it to be around 50-50. I don't know what it ended up, but we had a lot of confidence in both Ray and Roddy to step up and split those duties at X.
Kyle, after looking at the film, how did Brock Purdy handle the blitzes and just reacting and adjusting to them?
After watching the film, I was even more impressed than I felt last night after the game. We missed a number of blitz pickups where he had some free hitters in the space, and I think that made it struggle. That always makes it harder with accuracy and stuff because you're going to get the balls tipped and stuff if you throw it right. So you got to kind of avoid those things. And I thought he hung in there, made a few mistakes, and had a hell of a game.
Kyle, how much potential do you think the 5-man front your defense ran a few times yesterday has to grow, given how well Javon Kinlaw is currently playing?
Anytime you can get 5 pass rushers in there who are all effective, it's great. You get one-on-one blockings, and you also do it with 4 D linemen when we have Fred Mug the center too, which gives some different looks. So it's always an option. It's always a problem for offenses anytime. But sometimes you got to get one of those guys to play coverage too, which they don't like.
Kyle, is this the best you've seen Kinlaw play?
Yes, because it's the healthiest. I go all the way back to his rookie year, right when he started getting going. I felt probably since then the best he was his rookie year, right before that Dallas game. And when he got his knee on the turf in that Dallas game is when he's really never felt right since. And this was the first off season we've saw him feel right to where he was able to get himself in complete football shape and be ready to go for practices before they even started, which was the first time that allowed him to get through practices. So he got better at football this off season with training camp and everything. And I'm really, really happy for him because he's put the work in and it's showing up on the film.
Kyle,
how did you feel about that?
With Greenlaw drawing an unnecessary roughness penalties back-to-back games, and he's got a few last year, are these heat of the battle issues, or is this something that you have to address with him?
I love how Greenlaw plays, and I think he plays as aggressive as you can, usually without breaking any rules. And I think both of these last 2 weeks, were as close as they could get. From what I've seen on this one, I thought that could have gone either way. I'm going to be curious to see their answer on that when we get that back from the league this week. But I didn't think either of them were too bad, so it's nothing. Yeah, when guys cross the line and we're making real stupid penalties, that's something that's always addressed. I feel we haven't had an issue with that. We've gone very few throughout these years, but those were 2 that I thought could have gone either way.
Now, how did you feel about your running back rotation, just getting Christian out of there a little bit more?
I thought the week before just never getting Elijah in was kind of an anomaly for us, but this I think was a little more what we expect, but it's each game's going to be different. So, but I was happy how yesterday went. And I thought both of them played well, and I thought JP did an awesome job when he came in and finished it there, allowing us to stay on the field.
Kyle, we talk about your core players quite a bit, and I don't think people appreciate how consistent your role players are. I wanted to ask you about Tayshaun Gibson. You guys were pretty fortunate to get him at the beginning of last season. He's listed as a safety, but it seems like, especially this year under Steve Wilks, on obvious passing downs, he's basically a corner. How valuable is he to your defense, and just what does he mean to your locker room?
Oh, he's been great. So fortunate to get him. I mean, we got him at the end of preseason last year, and what he did for us last year, coming in and playing safety, what you're talking about and third down and stuff and our man coverages, he goes up and guards the tight end and challenges guys and tries to guard them like corners do. So he's been great, and he's been a sure tackler also. So feel very fortunate to have Gip. He's, you see how he is on the field, but even off the field, we call him the dad back there because he's the most mature one. He's so consistent every single day, and he really is one of the leaders for us too.
We'll take a couple more.
What's your plan with the coaching staff? Does this give you time to kind of take a deep breath and kind of self-scout over the first 3 games, or what do you have kind of outlined for your guys?
No, I let them get away on these Thursday games. It's really one of the only times that you do. So I let everyone – we all meet over Zoom today and review this game and stuff like that. But besides that, I don't make anyone come until Monday. It's actually kind of nice, too, for guys to – the one time in the year, this and the bye week, where you can kind of sit on a Sunday and get to watch football all around the league like a normal fan and stuff. And I think that's always good for the guys too. Guys get a little work, guys have their computers and everything where they study their positions and where they're at, so we can have some things prepared for the players on Monday, right when we come in, because they get a bonus day just to get back in the groove of things. So it's a really good rest, and it's the good thing about Thursday night games, especially when you win, because you got 3 days to kind of relax and enjoy it, but it's never fun when you lose.
Does this feel like you guys are in the same groove that you were in at the end of last season when you kept winning week after week?
I feel like we're close. I mean, we finished last season on a roll during the season, got in a groove. I don't think we're totally there yet. I think we can clean a number of things up. I thought we hurt ourselves in a number of situations last night and kind of have all 3 of these weeks, but, hasn't been perfect, but I still think we're getting there, but I still think we can continue to improve a lot.
Kyle, as far as running backs you've coached, where does Christian McCaffrey's stiff arm rank?
It's pretty good, man. Can't think of anyone with a better one. So Christian kind of is at the top in almost every category. So he does everything pretty damn good.